Hey, and welcome back to my channel. So I've had a good week this week, had an opportunity to do a lot of stuff out here, sort of because I'm not going to have that much time to do stuff on the weekend. I'm going to be shifting some things around and finishing to put together the shed out there. So last night we fixed the PA on this. I reckon everything's as good as I can get on there that I can test without putting RF down it. I reckon the PA transistors are okay, the volts look okay. We'll see how that goes. And I left you saying that I reckon the problem's going to be on the RF board. I tracked it down. I don't think anything's blown on the RF board. Look, it still could be. But I followed the TX 13.8 volts through, and it's actually on the Logic LO board that we've got some big problems. There's some transistors and 7.8 LO 5 volt voltage regulator that's being cooked on there. But it's really funny, I can't completely test those because, again, the TX line's not going up and down. And so I've taken, as you can see here, I've taken that all out. I've lifted it up so I can see underneath, because I can see where it's going in and I can see where it's going out, but it's not actually going around the board. So I'm going to see if I can show you. Now, I realized I was going to set this up with a little post-it note and an arrow on it to show you, but I'm hoping, because this lens I've got doesn't zoom down far enough, but I think it'll actually focus like this. And if you look, that there is the connector that joins those signals there, and right there, that track in the middle of the screen right there is toast. So that's gone open circuit there, and I'm going to fix that now and hopefully be able to power it back up and check where the volts are going. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to swap out that 7.8 LO5 first, or whether I should just try it. I think I'm just going to solder a little wire in there and try my luck with how those that regulator's going. So we'll get the soldering iron up and running. And so this will be a short one. I just want to fix that track and see where we go from there. Now, I'm afraid I may have told you a porky pie. I couldn't see it that good. I'm just looking now where I thought that track was cooked. Have I completely lost it now? Where's in? Aha! Oh, I'm really sorry about that. My bad. My bad. That's hilarious. Let me try again. I'll look a bit closer on the camera this time. I thought it was a bit fun to give this all a try with the magnifying glass, but righty. Oh, then pity I can't zoom that in any more than that. What it is that track right. There's the track in the middle there. See that if you count those two rows, the fourth one down, there's a track going to the left. It's cooked right there. It's really tiny. It's really thin. I can even see that on the monitor here now too. So sorry that I mixed that up. I'll get it right eventually. Hey, like I said, I like doing these videos. Just keep me honest. Hey. So, get thing back out here. So that little track there, I will get in there and solder. I had some bits of wire just laying around here that were off some legs that I'd cut off. I was going to feed one of them in. I don't think I've got one now. So, looking at that, now the soldering iron's heated up. I think I might just go in there with a piece of enameled copper wire. But yeah, it's amazing, just that little bit of track fused out there. And you know what, I'm going to do the same as I did before. There's no point in trying to make it pretty. I'm going to get a little bit of this wire and just bridge it. Yep, that's going to be the easiest. I don't want to win any contests, I just want it to be good and reliable. Sorry about that, that's the stand for the soldering iron giving a wobble. Making a bit of noise there, you can probably hear that louder than me talking. It also looks like this track goes somewhere else too, I have to check that. Okay. So I have to partially assemble this board back into the radio to test it, which is why I'm a bit reluctant not to change all the components that I suspect are damaged. But we don't know if they all are damaged, is the real question. I think I'm just going to have to plug it all back in and see how it goes. Rightio. There's it's not the prettiest job. There it is there. I don't know, I'm checking now if this magnifying glass actually does anything, or if it actually makes it worse. Oh no, it makes it a bit better. Yeah, so I'll power that up again now, and let's see where the next fault lies. Like I said, I reckon there's two transistors, just two small low voltage transistors, and a 78LO5 that's cooked on there. So let's see how we go. Plonk this back down into here, and I had to actually, it was a bit of a fiddle getting this thing out. You have to loosen off the front panel in order to be able to slide all of this stuff forward and get it to fit back in here. Okay, there's a relay, a weird little microscopic relay that's used to do transmit receive switching on the antenna band plan output, and I think that's damaged. And they've also got a voltage regulator, an 8-volt voltage regulator mounted to the chassis here that's not soldered down. It's actually got a connector on it. Now, so that's nearly all. And there's some RCA plugs that aren't quite playing the way they should right now. Why is it not going in? Ah, no. I'm not sure now why I can't get this to slide. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to screw that in, but I'm going to put, this is the important plug that takes that power signal to there. I don't think I unplugged anything else. This was, yeah, I don't remember what that one does. I have to check that again. Now I think that's all of them. That's the speaker wire. Don't need to plug the LO in, although I can. Let's power it up. I need the ground connected. That's not connected in properly. Okay. Oh yeah, the fan didn't spin up because the PA, the finals are disconnected. Now, let me see. If we're getting volts on that 78LO5 now that that's been repaired. What can we get here now? Okay, so yeah, okay, so definitely stuff cooked here because it's, you can't even pull that line high now. Okay, that's all right. I was expecting that, so let's get that 78LO5 off the board and see what else is actually cooked there, because I don't think that's the only thing that's broken there. What's the time? I'm probably going to cut it short now. So that was the first test, fixing that that blown track, and we'll take it from there to see what I have to fix next. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'll pull those components out and check them. There's a couple of transistors, a couple of bipolar transistors, and a voltage regulator, and I'll swap those out. You probably don't need to watch me do that, and I'll get back to you when I have those fitted again. So that was just a quick update on what we did now. Another blown track on the board. It's pointing more and more to a bad voltage having gone up the back of this radio. Let's see how it progresses. Thanks for watching. Look, if you'd like to see more of this saga and maybe a few other radios, hit that like and subscribe button and I'll keep making you some content. So thanks for watching, everyone.